Hello and welcome to the history of the Extreme Panzer Leader map and kind of how we've always played Panzer Leader. Extreme Panzer Leader is something that started 10 years ago with the idea of creating a version of Panzer Leader where the start would be dynamic and kind of always different, while also utilizing every country, all the counters, all the maps we could, and that involved creating custom countries with their own development, as well as a 3D rendition of the map, which was a 7 by 3 Panzer Leader map. Um, and these pictures are showing just that original game 10 years ago, which really kickstarted Extreme Panzer Leader. And so we had a board where we wanted to make the game winnable, and to do that, we implemented a supply rule which didn't really solve the problem because it just made turns take longer. The in between turns took a long time, and the game got to the point seen here where the armies were just too large and the board was too complicated to kind of manage, and it just made the turns take forever, and thus the game was not winnable. So we kind of failed our idea of how we wanted it to be played because it was just taking too long. We didn't have enough time in the day to get everybody's turns done to progress towards a part that was winnable. So from here, we took a long break, 10 years in fact, until the second game was played. And the second game was really motivated with the idea of time limited turns. So we came up with 3 minutes per turn, but any excess time that wasn't used during your turn could then be put in the bank and used for your future turns. So fast forward 10 years and we're setting up the new board in my dad's new store, and we use the same 7 by 3 map, so 7 boards wide, 3 boards long, and we just randomly distributed the cities, uh, and randomly distributed the countries and played with the same sort of development, but instead of supply, we worked with the idea of time limited turns. And this really helps speed the game up because you literally cannot do every possible move in 3 minutes. But if your strategy was to bank your time, then you could bank a long enough turn to be able to have a few consecutive turns of being able to do what you wanted. And so this is kind of how the board ended up looking at the end of that, just absolutely massive armies. And that kind of motivated our next expansion, which was more than tripling the map. So we settled on same width, so 7 boards wide, but we went 10 boards long. So more than tripling the map, and we also simultaneously doubled the number of countries that would be on the map. So just kind of outgrew the old board, and so you can see this is how the board ended up. And just enjoy the rest of the footage. Leave a like, comment, and then for future expansions, which we are not done expanding here, and for update videos, please subscribe to get the latest content. Thanks for watching.